Hey, so with blessing from my clients, I get to share making of video for this Hanbok order. And while I was doing video editing, I realized I do not have a part of clip that shows how the final product looked like. So you know what? It is what it is. And at least you get to see how the process work of making hanbok. So I decide to add this part in the beginning of the video and just share this with you guys. And again, knowledge is power, and sharing knowledge with you guys. So power to us, power to you. So let's start this video, and if you guys have any questions about certain steps, I know there's kind of confusing part going on, like you have to flip it and fold it inside and all that. Let me know. I would love to make certain videos to show those steps, I guess, separately, so you get to have better understanding of what exactly is going on. So feel free, comment, question, DM me, whatever that is, and let's start. So when I was naive and young, well, actually last year, I thought it would be a great idea to, well, do avocado dye. So I heard about avocado pink before, and it was kind of Urban Outfitters, I think. Some retail store had pink t-shirt, and the name was Avocado Pink. So in my head, I'm like, wow, people are too hip. They're actually somehow ironically placing pink and avocado together in one description of the color. Turned out, well, it actually happened. So I did these beautiful, gorgeous, pinkish, kind of like dusty pink color fabric. But in exchange to gain this one, I ruined my pot. Well, not mine, my housemates. So, for that reason, yeah, no more mad scientist home dyeing projects for me, unless somehow I found magical place to do it on my own. So I have limited amount of pink, all natural dyed fabric left. And I don't know, for the longest time I never really thought about like, hey, I don't know, like maybe I should make something with it. But well, last time, for the first time, I actually made Hanbok for one of my clients with avocado pink. Well, I have no proof of it now. I'll probably find photo later, but now, today, well, I got an order for one avocado pink fabric shirt and one black chocolate. So it, with my joy of knowing that I'm not going to waste this fabric, I'll introduce you to avocado pink chocolate. So it started from just developing the patterns and then start cutting it. So I chose a white color for the inner side, and also I started cutting the same exact size for the outer layer, which is the avocado pink fabric. That's what's going on here. Also, Timonpa. For next step, oh my god, like, you guys are making instruction videos? Like, this is gonna be so awesome. Cause, like, this is my first time, I'm so nervous. Beside the points would be pinning things down together. Yeah, so this is the body part of the body. And of course, it's Hanbok. So you have both outer layer and inner layer needs to be put together. separately, and then once they're roughly in a shape, then you are finally make them together into a gorgeous shirt, and then you will flip it inside out so it will look like it was made seamlessly and like effortlessly. Beautiful line. So pinning the 뒷몸판, which is a back part, and the 앞몸판, which is a front, I guess, flaps together, and it's for both inner and outer layer. And at this moment, you just place them down, pin them down. That's the more important part. So do that. Don't poke yourself, which I have. And top of the shoulder part, which meets 뒷몸판 and 앞몸판, back part and the front part, and just put them together. I just use simple, I guess, stitches, but sometimes I actually run over with the zigzag one with little dots, so it will be secured a little better. And on now, open that up, and time to attach the arm part. So normally, like the body width and like where the arm part attached is the same, but I think whenever I make my hanbok that way, it looks like you have slouching shoulders, so I kind of give it an inch or so toward, oh, this is great, toward inner side, like kind of make your top of your shoulder a little shorter than the body length, so it would kind of look like tucked in a little bit, the line itself. So, well, that's what I've been doing, and so far it gives, I guess, cleaner shoulder line, which I tend to enjoy. Sometimes it kind of changes a little bit, but still, as well as it doesn't have that extremely slouching shoulder look, I'm pretty much a happy camper. So same step for white color as well, and then attach the arms to body. So when this first step, well, I guess I consider this as a first step, is done, it should look like some weird looking cross. So you're gonna flatten them out, since the hanbok is made to actually lay down flat, and place inner layer and outer layer together. So just like that. So outside, which does not show any seams, both of your inner and outer layers, kind of non-weird kind of assemble line showing part should actually face each other's, so people don't get to see like behind the seam kind of seams. And just pin them down, and we're just gonna go like the bottom part of the back and the front flaps and part of the front flap as well, and the end of the arm together. So as you can see, camera trick, it looks like it's going really slow, but yes, so you put the arm, both of the end of the arm together, the bottom part of the shirt, also the line that is not on your side but toward the middle of your body. Those openings, you should put them up together as well for front flaps. And I decide to use a zigzag for all my lines, since the inner layer was quite tightly knit, like fabric that was unfurling in front of my eyes, so not cute. Oh, so I just did that. That was what I was doing. And then now it's time to flip it. So I know it's super weird. You kind of grab a corner and like flip what you have seen together, and then place it kind of within the hanbok and place all the seams that are not being sewn together as aligned. And yeah, this step definitely needs its own video. So as you can see, I have made that part and put them together. And once you are done with putting all those kind of sewn together, you can definitely flip it. The one part you don't really sewn like together would be the top, like where you attach your collars. So you use that opening to flip your shirt, and then there you go. Now it's time to attach collar. So I usually use interfacing to strengthen and also keep the shape better. And I always cut the fabric. Oh, say hi to Chloe. I cut the fabric a little longer, so it will have a little extra room, and it's honestly better to cut the extra out than making it short and recut it again. And once you attach that, fold it, and then you are going to close it with hand sewn part. And well, you can call it a day there, but traditionally we have something called 통정, I believe, and that's the piping part. And it kind of has extra layer to the neck, like around the neck. Traditionally we put paper in it, but this person is not going to. I mean, just having that is just difficult enough. I tried to put paper before, it looked terrible and it felt really uncomfortable, so I'm rather just having thick layer of white fabric and just go with it. And we're almost done with the video. Of course I did not have the video of how it looks like, but person who got it liked it. Hopefully I'll be able to ask him for some photo. But if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask.